Righty boysies, how yous doing? How yous doing this fine day? We're coming to you live from the Man on Home video store. And that's right boysies, we're digging back into Professor Layton and Unwound Future. A game I've been absolutely loving so far. So I forget to give you a wee sort of preview on, but I'll just give you a wee overall. So Professor Layton and Luke are trying to solve a mystery where we actually got a letter from a future version of Luke. So now we're very confused. We end up accidentally getting sent to the future, and now we're trying to figure out what's happened because in the future it ends up that there's this group called the Family that are running it, and it's ran by a future version of Professor Layton. So it's all going tits up. So we're just going to dig right in. Our story so far. Standing at the gate into Chinatown, the professor spots two family henchmen. This sighting sparks new questions that can only be answered by Inspector Chelmey. Why can't I not talk? Aided by future Luke, Layton and Luke look for a way to return to the present and meet with Chelmey. Oh, that's... Layton and Luke... Oh god, that's a mouthful, isn't it? So right, now we need to find a way back to the past. Here we go, chapter 4, back to the present. Get my mic set up the right way. Right, let's go. Return to the clock shop, which I've completely forgotten where it is. This is the wrong way we're going. Is this flower not Graviton's bit? I can't stop looking at this curious flower and the strange little insect zipping around it. Is that the same bit of dialogue? It's a wee cat. Oh yeah, it was a cat. We found it for a puzzle. Purr. Big cat and over. Is there a... Oh, a hint coin. Would you look at that? So I'm just clicking around for... Did someone actually wear that? Because I've been going a bit... It's a pile of junk, alright, but is it all worthless? I'm trying to find some hint coins because I went a bit mental with the hints, so... Right, we're just going to head up here. And... That's where that wee wet guy ran away from us. Say, when was that lighthouse on the Thames built? About 5 or so years ago. Did anyone complain about the lighthouse peculiar location? Building a structure like that in the middle of the Thames seems like it would do more harm than good. Make a good point, Professor, but enough chat about the city. We need to make for the clock shop. It's just strange that he just sort of, brushes off at that. Oh, thank goodness you stopped. This debonair gentleman in London requires your assistance. Okay. What's the matter? It's that blasted bird over there. The dreadful creature swooped down and plucked my best cufflinks right off my sleeves. What bird? That parrot. Oh, that must be a bird this fellow was talking about. Oh wow, a parrot. Don't just stand there gaping. Grab the awful thing before he gets away. You may not have noticed, sir, but we're in a bit of a hurry here. Listen to yourself, Luke. Don't you remember what the professor always said? Helping people in need is the duty of every gentleman. I suppose you got me there. Very well then, let's think. This bird clearly likes shiny objects. Tell me, sir, do you have anything shiny we could borrow for a moment? Of course, what sort of gentleman would I be without the proper accoutrement? Here, I carry this garnet around when I need to accessorize with a little flash. Oh dear. What's wrong? Curse, my garnet has fallen to the bottom of the bag and I can't reach it. You're not making it very easy to help you, sir. Here we go. Puzzle 38, a cluttered bag. Oh joy. Can you slide around the other items of the bag with it to move? Right. Oh, this one. I'll get this one eventually. Right. This one of the ones there's not really a set... Well, there's a set order to it, but because there's not a time scale. And I don't really mind it, because at the end it goes, oh, you could have beaten that within X amount of moves. And I'll be like, yeah, but I don't care. I don't care, like, so maybe I'll put it in here. Let's have a... Like, over here. Hmm. We seem to be in a bit of a pickle here. Hmm. So we can move this up, this across. We'll hit restart because I think I got myself in a bit of a... Right, so if I move this up, right, cool, so we can move the gem about here. Let's... So how would I move this? Because I think the green thing at the bottom, moving it in there, I think might be the key. But actually, what I could do is I could put it in there in the meantime. Then that's not taking up a space. I can do that, and then I can move these a bit more freely. I see that straight away, then get myself locked in a way. Right, so move that up. I've got myself locked in the exact same position, haven't I? Right, right. So so I'm looking to move these around. Let's have a... Hmm. So if I'm looking to move everything over, I'm going to restart again. So I'm looking to move everything like anti-clockwise, basically. So actually, if I put the gem up there, move there, move that down, and I put the gem in here. Damn it! Thought I had something there. Hmm. Right. Right. My brain's absolutely broken. Right. Let's have a wee gander. Hmm. All this stream's gonna be just me, umming and ahhing. Sound like fucking Marge Simpson. Let's have a wee... Right. So move. Oh, I move that here. That frees up. Nothing at all. This is where we were before, isn't it? Oh! There we go.
This puzzle
Yes,
has
man.
met its match. It seems I was right on the money.
Yes, man. Great, just look at a sparkling gem. Aha, there we are. Pretend like this flashy bubble will attract this very fellow. When he gets close, see if you can make friends. Leave it to me. Right then, here goes. Hark! Here he comes. Squawk, squawk, squawk. Don't worry, little guy, we won't hurt you. Squawk, squawk. You don't say. See, that bird seems pretty keen on you. Are you friends now? Of course. Now that you're friends, why don't you give him a name? That's a great idea, Professor, but what should I name him? Oh no. What we calling the parrot? It's a him, so we'll call it... what would be a good name for a parrot? We'll name it... I don't quite know, fuck. Every single name that's appeared has just... every single name that's came to me, right, we'll call it... Buddy. There we go. Hello, hello. Nice to meet you. Meet you, I'm Buddy. Hello back at you, I'm Luke. Nice to meet you too, buddy. Well done, Luke. That was amazing. Of course, what else would you expect from the apprentice of the great Professor Layton? The parrot minigame has been added to the trunk. I don't know what the parrot minigame is. Oh, here we go. You have a new third friend, Buddy the parrot. The parrot minigame has been added to the trunk. First have the parrot play with Luke to learn the basics, which night you'll have a chance to do a lot more with your parrot pal. Thank heavens you caught that feathery menace. What fine young men you two are. Keep at it and one day you may well each become a true gentleman such as myself. We're glad we could help. Here you go, I believe these cufflinks and the garnet are yours. Oh yes. There we are. With these on, I'm even more devastatingly handsome than before. And I believe you two young men deserve something for your trouble. Oh, there's really no need, sir. Yes, he's right. Helping people is reward enough for any gentleman. Take his money, look. He's clearly got a lot of it. Big Tory prick. Who are you? Oh, you're the guy that fell in the hole as well. I sure wish I could find my way back home. It'd be nice to see the family again. Oh, poor guy. I like in our wee group there, we've got Luke, Layton, Luke, and Buddy the Parrot as a wee party we've got. Where's the clock shop again? The clock shop is... Oh, must be in the way. Let's take the path on the left up here. Hi, Megan. The left? Will that take us back to Midland Road as well? It will, in half the time. Right, up to the left. Oh, who are you? Silky? I see you staring at me. What do you need, boy? Oh, wait, there's two looks now. We're in the future. Oh, nothing, sir. I just saw you there and thought I'd say hello. Ha ha ha. You've got some guts approaching me. Makes me laugh. Ha ha ha. Being honest, I've had myself a chuckle like that. Let me thank you with a puzzle. Oh, it's no need, sir. You don't have to. 4 children below were playing in a park when they suddenly realised they need to go home. In their haste, however, they mixed up their coats. Right, so... A, I forgot my coat. B, hey, it's a shame A's name is written on this coat. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't even bring my coat today, so I'm wearing one now. D is definitely not my coat. Right, so... A forgot... yeah. Also, who gave that kid a mohawk? Jesus Christ. Right, so A forgot his coat, so A didn't have a coat. Hey, A's name is written on his coat. Wait a second. D has my feet. I've not got big feet. I've got a big toe, but I've not got big feet. Wait a minute. I didn't bring my coat today, but I'm wearing one now, right? So C has bumped someone's coat, and D's coat isn't his. So A didn't bring one, so A's not wearing a jacket. B is wearing A's. So I think it's C. I'm gonna guess C.
How about this?
Yes, man, I was right.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
You're correct. A, B, and D all brought coats to the park. B is wearing A's coat, so that just leaves the coats that B and D originally brought. D isn't wearing his own coat, so he must be wearing B's. This means C must be wearing D's coat. Yes, man. Let a puzzle be a lesson to you. If you're careless with your things, you can lose them. Here, take this. I found it over there. You must have left it behind last time you were here. Oh, I got a wee sticker. Actually, what's that? A bit of view from the observation deck is out of this world. It does have quite the view, but we don't have time to stop right now. To the clock shop. I wonder if that haze is caused by pollution. So I'm just looking for any sort of... There's actually a lovely view of the park from up there. So looking for any hint coins. Because your old dad's running a bit low on them. We've done Midland Road is just on the other side of that door. I'll run ahead and open it. Hey, door's locked. Locked? Can't be. Step aside, little Luke. I'll get it open. Strange. It is locked. Look here, you two. There's an unusual set of numbers embedded in the door. Here we go. Missing tiles. Let's go. Oh, dear God. Right, so to open the door, place 4 numbered tiles in the blank spaces so they all meet the conditions that set forth in the equations. Right. Right, so... Right, and I need a second just to... Oh. Oh, so it needs to be the same on both sides. Why is it equals in the middle? So times something is the same as something plus something, but it also needs to be the same on the other way. So if I go 2 times 3, for example, so that's 5 equals... That's not it. So it needs to come out to a even number or a number that can be times into it. So I go say 4 times 4 and 6, for example. But 4 times 6 is... Yes, right, it's wrong. It's a lower number. So maybe 2 and 5. 2 times 5 equals 10. Which is also 7 plus 3. But then... but then 3 times 7 is 21. Equals 5 times... Yeah. Oh, my brain's broke. Restart. Give me some hints. It's difficult to choose only 4 numbers. Try plugging in different numbers. Think of 2 sets of 2 numbers that produce the same value when the numbers in one set are multiplied and the other ones are added together, and vice versa. I'm trying that. 2 numbers on each side of the equation should produce the same result when they're multiplied as they're added together, so large numbers won't work. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I can get a super hint, but I use up 2 hint coins. I want to save all my hint coins. I need so 2 times... That's 6. And then 6 and... Nah, because that then 6 and 1 would make... so it's not 1. 1's not allowed. 1's a banned number. Oh, 3 and 4 and 6 and 2. That makes 12 and 12. I'm going to say that.
I do believe I've got the answer.
Look.
How can this be?
It's a combination of simple numbers. Keep trying. Try again. Right, so I jumped the gun there, so 4... So 3 times 4 is 8, 12. 2 and 6 is 12. Super hint. Let's have a look. When the solution to the top equation is 6, but the solution to the lower equation is 5. What? I'm so confused, right? So the top equation is 6. So okay, so restart. So if I go 2 and 3, so that's 5. I'm so confused. So the top equation is 6, and the equation 5 at the bottom. So would that mean? Oh, I see. But then 1 times 5, and then it needs to be 2 and 3, or vice versa. So then I'm gonna say that.
Allow me to present my solution.
Yes, man. Didn't quite understand that one, but okay.
Success!
Brilliant. Here's one possible solution. The right half and the left half of the equation are interchangeable since they involve the addition and multiplication. The equation is viable even if two numbers on the left side swap positions, or if two numbers on the right side swap positions. Wonderful work, Big Luke. I think it's a little early for congratulations, Professor. The door still won't open. But if puzzle wasn't keeping the door shut, what is? Well, I suppose it's time for plan B. It might seem too simple for a solution, but would you help me shove this door? Certainly, seems like we've run out of options anyway. Ready to go, everyone? All together in 3, 1, 2, 3. Whiff. Oh no, Luke's dead. Who's not sprawled out in the street? Haha, it's hard to believe, but this fella must have fallen asleep against the door. This just goes to show that every puzzle has an answer, even if that answer is just brute force. Well, think fast, Professor, because the answer's coming right at us, you know it's mad. Hey, why'd you kick down my napping door? Not only did it hurt, but you woke me up. We're terribly sorry, sir. Please understand we had no idea you were there. Oh, didn't realise it was you. Look, forget us, Layton. I'm feeling kind of queasy, so I'm just gonna head home now. I seem to have driven that poor man off again. I wouldn't fret over it too much, Professor. Besides, we need to keep moving towards the clock shop. We're just about there. Right, where's the clock shop again? Did you happen to notice the odd flower growing in the abandoned shop on Southern Midland Road? No, I can't say I have. What's so strange about that particular flower? Supposedly it attracts puzzles that have disappeared from the original locations. Like a Venus flytrap for puzzles. That's what the rumours say anyway. Never actually seen it myself. But if those rumours are true, we'll have the ability to retrieve any puzzles we've left behind. I'd say a reward warrants more investigation of the shop. What do you say, Professor? What do we have to lose? The shop in question is just a quick stroll away. Being able to visit lost puzzles would be very useful. Then what's stopping us? Let's go! Not oh, wrong shop and oh my god. What's that? You go solving our puzzle? Hey, well I'll think of one, but I'm out right now. Just pissed out his mind. Right, is it the one that was further up here? Do you want to take a look at the flower that started all those rumours? It's grown not far from here in the abandoned shop on Midland Road. Not there, whoops. The abandoned shop. Oh dear, these weeds have just been left to grow out of control. Oh, here we go.
Watch out, Professor. There's a bee over there.
Oh no, not the bees! Ah!
Now, Luke, I'm sure he won't hurt us, as long as we don't bother him.
This time, boys, I'm going to take a wee drink. Good thing for voice acting.
If you say so.
You know, I've never seen a bee quite like this. Can you try talking to him, Luke?
I suppose I can give it a shot.
There we go, boysies.
Well, look at Mr. Tall out here. Clearly he knows a bee of distinction when he sees one.
What's this accent? Holy shit.
Wow, you're not like any bee I've ever met.
Isn't that what I just said? Well, it's true. I'm no run-of-the-eye bee, but I do try to blend in.
You'd probably have better luck blending in if you didn't talk.
Is this what has replaced Granny Riddleton? I miss Granny Riddleton.
Sure, whatever you say, smart guy. But listen, I've got something you should hear. You know those puzzles you don't get around to solving? Well, they all come hang out with me. You see, I have what you might call one of them magnetic personalities.
Sure will be here when, because there's a point in the game where it gives you like a block where it's like you have solved X amount of puzzles and you solve this amount to continue. So we're definitely going to have to come back here, probably around that time.
Wait, are you saying you've got the same job as Granny Riddleton?
Granny who? I don't know no grannies. But my name is Beasley. I'm gonna tell you how to peruse those puzzles now. So listen good.
I'm all ears.
As if I've done 2 games like this already.
Tap that flower over there to see a list of all the puzzles I've got. It's as simple as that. So anytime you get a craving to solve some of the puzzles you left behind, come here. Did that all make sense? Because people tell me I do tend to drone on. Get it? Drone?
Yes, man. Shitty jokes are what I live for.
It makes perfect sense.
All right, then. You have fun with those puzzles, and I'll be here if you need me.
How many puzzles are there? Let's have a wee gander. Puzzles you left behind because they were too tough or whatever are hiding in that
And they
blossom.
will not be ignored.
I've only got one. Let's do it. What day is it? 2. If 7 days after 70 days ago was Sunday, 7 days before 70 days from today. Wait, right, so 70 days is 10 weeks, but it's gonna be the same, so 7 days after it's 7 days before, it's Sunday. Because if it's in sevens, it's just a week.
Here's my answer.
There we go, easy peasy.
I knew it!
That's right, Sunday's correct. 1 week is 7 days, so if you're ever asked what day was X days ago, or what day is X days from today, as long as X is divisible by 7, the answer will always be the same day as today. Yes, man. Fuck you, Beasley. Right, now we're heading back to the past. Back to the clock shop. Here. Oh, puzzle. Watch out, you guys. Can't you see you're standing in the middle of a construction site? It's good to see construction appears to be moving along. If only that were the case, we'll see we've hit a snag. Look at the boards here. There's an odd shape. What are you using them for? Nothing right now. I've got cases of these things, but I can't work with them. I need square boards. See? What's the guy to do? Here, we've got to fit them in. Making the cut. If a piece of wood below is an odd shape, that's difficult to work with. Your task is to cut it into 2 pieces that, when combined, form a square. Because of the grain of wood, however, 2 pieces can't be flipped or rotated after being cut. Right, so if I cut there, it can't be flipped or rotated. Oh, that's interesting. Right. So, what if I cut... No. So I need to get one bit sticking... What? Maybe I cut... No. I do that, but then that leaves... Right. Because I need a bit that fits in here. Right, so if I do cut there. But I forget it can't be flipped or rotated. So it needs to be... No, it needs to be sticking up, so... Right. Oh, I'm confused now. I'm confused. Right. Right. So what if I cut here and then? Where would I go from here? So if I do that, but it can't be flipped. Ah. Right. So maybe I'm overthinking it. So if I flip, say. Oh, I'm so confused. Mhm. Wait, so if it's, oh god. If I do... Can't be flipped though. And I still need that one bit sticking up to make this bit hole. Right, how do you make the cut? Right, so if I'm so confused. Brain hurty. Wait a second. If I cut... Oh wait! Oh, I've just clicked! Wait, would that work? So there's a burp, burp, burp. If I can fit something there. What if I cut... No, there's not two of them. What if I cut... Let's try it. Wait, I'm just gonna erase for a second. So right there, but then... One block. Two block. Three... That would fill it? Oh! So I cut... Nope, nope, I was a bit off. There we go.
That should do the trick.
Yes, man. I'm a genius.
Well, that's settled.
Sharp answer. Work wasn't too hard, was it? Oh, that wasn't too hard, sorry. I really should... Excuse me. So I've got a horrible cold that I've picked up from my work. But here we go. Hey, look at that. One cut and I've got, what, square boards now? Thanks for the idea, friend. Right, go back to the clock shop. Right in here, let's go. There's a shop. Door was locked earlier and no one would answer when we knocked. That's because you didn't know a secret knock. Watch this. Come on in. Go on, try a door now. Oh. Doesn't look like anyone's here. Tee hee ho. Well, look who's back. Oh, what are you doing hiding there? I see you've learned a secret knock theory. Oh, she's so upsetting. Oh, I hate looking at her. Well, actually, it was I who did the knock spring. Is Cog around? There you are, look. Cog's in the back room now. Oh, are you friends with the owners of the clock shop, Luke? I suppose I neglected to mention that earlier. Yes, Spring and Cog have been helping me. Cog actually explains the situation better than I do, so you should ask him about it. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Right, he's in the back. Oh, no, I talked to Luke back. Cog's in the back room. He'll fill you in on how his time travelling began. Sorry for keeping you in the dark. It was never my intent to make you feel tricked. Talk with Cog. There he is. I thought I heard voices up front. Nice to see you again, Professor, and Luke, the Professor's apprentice. Yes, Luke, of course. Cog, would you mind talking about how the wormhole and how it all started? I think it would help get everyone on the same page. It'd be my pleasure. Right, here we go. You're there, Luke. Smaller Luke, that is. Yes? Tell me, boy, what does this contraption behind me look like to you? A big old clock. Right you are, but by my estimates this clock is well over 100 years old. The old gal needs a lot of TLC to keep chugging along, so I spend quite a bit of time here on maintenance. I was right in the middle of oiling up her gears one day, when two family goons busted in. Here we go, this has got to be the place where the boss was talking about. Lockjaw and splinters. Oh wow, right, here we go. For sure, hey boss. There's a big clock here, just like you said, and it's a real antique. Come over and see. Just what do you two think you're doing barging into my shop? Get your hands off my clock. Guess I got clock envy. Well, hey. Can it, Gramps? You don't get to tell us what to do. Don't you know who you're dealing with? Yeah, a bunch of blockheads who won't leave my shop. If I were you, I'd keep a civil tongue in my head, old man. Now, out the way. We've got a schedule to keep. What are you clowns putzing around for? Get to work. If we don't hurry, things won't be ready by the time you know who talked about. Sorry, Bostro. We're trying our best, but Gramps here is making things difficult. Don't be a lunkhead. You know how to deal with difficult. Throw them out in the street. Let me go, you dirtbags. We're just gotta go for a little walk, Gramps, if that's okay with you, isn't it? Keep your filthy hands off my clock, you hear me? We're just about on schedule. We have to wait to turn this thing on until it's the exact time the big guy mentioned. That's all I heard before those brutes tossed me out my own shop. It wasn't until later out I found what the thugs wanted from my little clock shop. See, the family funded the construction of a time machine by some scientists. I think the idea was to use it to create some kind of wormhole or warp point. But how'd they manage to do that? Beats me. It was all mumbo jumbo. Somebody opened up a new vortex in the flow of time. Anyway, for whatever reason, the plan didn't go exactly as they anticipated. I see, and somehow this hole in time manifests itself in the rear of this clock of yours. That'd be the case, yeah. The clock's been ticking away for over 100 years. My guess is something about the clock's age caused the warp point to gravitate to this spot. Yep, the wormhole, or whatever it's called, was pulled here and became part of my clock. Thing is, I'm the only one who keep that old gal running, which means, like it or not, Spring and I are the only ones who can open and close this wormhole. It's really strange. It's a burden, is what it is. Once the family found out about what I could do, they forced me to work on the clock for them. After a while, I caught wind of Cog's situation. I'm sure it goes without saying, but Cog isn't a part of the family. In fact, the family's been nothing but a source of trouble for poor Cog. Sure sounds that way. Knowing that, I approached Cog and Spring and explained my idea to them. After getting them on board with my idea, Cog fired up the machine and helped get my message out to you. Upon receiving your letter, my curiosity took myself and Luke on a journey that led us here. That's quite the plan you drummed up, Big Luke. Thank you, but it's about to get even more interesting. Oh? Professor, with Cog's help, we can send you and Little Luke back to your own time. You'll be able to ask Inspector Chelmey all the questions you want, but when you're done chatting, you will come back here to put a stop to what's going on here, won't you? Look, you of all people should know the answer to that question. I keep my promises and I intend to solve the problem here. It's what a gentleman would do. Thank you, Professor. That's the exact answer I was hoping for. Well, I wouldn't dream of leaving things here in this state. You said it yourself, Big Luke. The only one who can stop Herschel Layton is Herschel Layton himself. Yeah, quite right. My apologies. I should never have doubted you. Right, here we go. Well, I got a hint coin. How do I use the clock? Do I talk to... Let me see here. Seems you've solved at least 30 puzzles. Yep, you've done enough research to take your investigation back to your own time. Hopefully you'll learn something there that will help us fix the terrible situation in our time. Yes, I hope so too. Now, Cog, if you'd be so kind as to fire up the clock. I hope you'll understand if I stay here. I don't want us distorting the events of the past any more than necessary. I agree completely. Besides, this poor Inspector's eyes might very well pop out his head if I showed up with two looks. But just think how funny it'd be to see his reaction. Pity that can't come, Big Luke. Okay, she's all ready to go. Let's get a show on the road. I know I've said it before, but there's only one show that's ever done time travel without, or one movie that's ever done time travel without any form of plot holes. That's Primer. Primer's so fucking good, but it genuinely needs like a fucking table, like this big fucking graph to explain it. It's mental. Here we are. Oh, I feel sick. Are you gonna be alright, Luke? You're positively green. I feel sort of seasick. My ears are all stuffy and the ground feels like it's made of marshmallow. Yep, that'll be time sickness talking. First jump I made, I felt the same way. Well, Cog, we're gonna head off now and see what we can find out. Sounds good, I'll be here waiting for you. Just use that special knock and I'll let you in. Excellent. I was wondering how we'd contact you if we went back out to our own time where we're out. Yep, that'd be a pain, alright. Now you should skedaddle. I'd like to get home in time for dinner. Right, here we go, we're back in our own time. Back in present day London. and it's just as terrible as before. They're so casual about time travel. I was thinking time travel would just be like, eventually just be like riding the bus, you know? There's no doubt about it, Professor, we're back at our own time. Surroundings here certainly do seem familiar. Phew, you know, all this time travel's really worn me out. Yes, I could go arrest myself, but I mustn't keep Cog waiting. You're right. So, shall we go find Inspector Chelmey? That'll be our second stop. First, I'd like to run by my office at the university. So we are taking a break. Not quite, I need to go do a little prep work for our session with Inspector Chelmey. Preparation, my boy, is the foundation of which every good investigation is built. Right you are, Professor. Now that we're back in our own time, we can reach university by bus in a matter of minutes. I don't know, London's transport system's not that good. Let's go look. Oh, hello. Statchin. And how are you doing, young fella? Oh, hello, nice to see you again. What's this again, business? I thought I'd give you some advice is all. Alright, shoot. Not many folks know this, but when you solve puzzles, you can earn these. Oh, I forgot to talk about pick rats. We already know about them. Oh, okay, is that so? Well, big deal. It's not a great secret anyway. Okay, well, thank you. We should really get going now. We've got a lot to do. Wait, don't just run off like that. I have, a puzzle. Yes, that's right. I have a puzzle for you. Find the clock tower. To find the clock tower in the village below, just follow directions. Go straight. Wait, where are we starting from? Go straight. Right, so say we start from A. No, so go straight. First left. Next right. Wait, it wouldn't be that. Because, wait, so. Go straight. Take the first left. Take the next right. Take the next left, not be right in front of you. I'm going to say H. I'm going to guess H. Oh, and you draw a circle around it. H. My favourite member of steps.
This one's as good as
Was the
solved.
steps H was in? Yes, man. There we go. Easy peasy.
Phew, that's a relief.
Oh, I got the position wrong. But oh well, still got it right. So I was going from F, but it's still taking you there. Clock tower is located at spot H. The directions are from spot A if you're facing spot D. How was that for a fun puzzle? It's in your top 10, yeah? It was okay, I guess. What? Just okay? Yeah, I get you're playing it cool. You don't want to let my puzzle rock your socks off. You might be thinking too hard about this. And then head to university. Let's make our way back to our office. Now, which bus goes to Gressenheller University? That's a quick name. There we go. Doesn't Prince Layton have a wee car that he rides? I have to admit that I've gotten a bit turned around while I was time travelling. What am I investigating now? Oh ho, feeling a bit discombobulated, my boy. I can hardly blame you. It's not every day that I travel to the future and meet my adult self. I could do with a bit of a review of our case as it currently stands. Very well, let's see if we can bring it up to speed. Alright, do you remember why Big Luke called us to the future? Stop the evil Professor Layton, right? And what exactly are we stopping my future self from doing? Alright, well, stop you from from completing this time machine research. Can't talk. Precisely, which is exactly why you and I are headed to Chinatown. Oh yes, now it's all come back to me. But then we failed to get into Chinatown. So at that point you started talking about the inspector and asking some questions. Yes, but at the time I had no idea we'd be able to jump back to our own time to question him. In that sense, it seems we got pretty lucky, hey? Oh my god, does Layton never stop asking questions? Perhaps. Perhaps, I think something isn't sitting right with you. Is something bothering you? Indeed, and it is something that we've come to investigate. We've just about reached our stop. We'll run by my office and then it's off to see the inspector. Save our progress. Yes. Here we go. Chapter 5, The Forgotten Case. Because I like to do 2 cases a stream. Not 2 cases, 2 chapters a stream. I need to stop by my office and check them. After that, we'll go find Inspector Chelmey. Who are you? Who's that? Oh my god, her face! There you are, Professor. I see you cancelled your lecture again. This week. Luke's face. Agag. Let me guess, are you investigating another strange mystery? Hello, Rosetta. Yes, something rather pressing's come up. Is he actually just like an English lit teacher or something like that? And he just skips all his classes and goes, you know what, fuck it. I'm solving mysteries. But I'm sure to put a whole damn makeup session later. Oh, no worries, Mr. L. As long as I get my credits, I'm not sweating it. Now, what kind of attitude is that to have, Rosetta? Oh, she's a student. If you want those credits, you'll have to earn them. And as your paper is on the stone relics of Cornwall, I'd say you have your work cut out for you. As your advisor, I insist that you check in with me weekly until your paper's shaped up. Hehe, didn't mean to imply I wasn't interested in the work. And I'm very much looking forward to our sessions together. Oh, she's shagging him. Oh. Not every girl has the privilege of receiving such private instruction from the great Professor Layton. Oh my god, she is. What I'm going to say is you should check in during office hours. Oh, you'll have to tell me twice, Professor. I'll see you next week. Hee hee. Don't know what a girl's up to, but can't be good, Professor. Nonsense, my boy. I'm sure it's all in your head. Can't fool me. Did you see a look she gave you? She's a man-eater, whatever that means. Oh dear. Is Layton that much of a stud? Like, he does have that big sort of square jaw. Oh, puzzle. Hey, aren't you the guard we bumped into at a demonstration? Why are you here? As you may recall, last week's demonstration experienced a few hiccups. When the dust settled, management decided they best cut me loose. I'm sorry to hear that. Excuse me, I don't believe I've properly introduced myself. Yeah, I'm... Please, sir, don't bother. Dean Delmona filled me in. It's an honour to meet you, Professor Layton. I've actually been holding on to a puzzle just in case you have to come by. Care to hear it? This poor guy's depressed. He's like, oh, the first... You know what will cheer me up if Professor Layton solved my puzzle? The Shady Trio. Each member of a Shady Trio was dressed in red, white and green. However, none of their outfits were the same. Here's what I was to say about them. The men wore the same colour jackets. 2 of them had white pants on. The larger man wore a white hat. The woman's jacket was green. Tap the clothes to match... Right, so... Same colour jackets. 2 of them had white pants on. The woman... Wait. Oh, so they're all wearing green jackets? Wait, the men wore the same colour jackets. The larger man wore the white hat. And the woman's jacket was green. Right, so... Right. Liz doing a bark at something. So the men wore the same colour jackets. So say they wore red jackets. 2 of them had white pants on. Doesn't say which ones did. The woman's jacket was green. So someone here isn't wearing white trousers. Right, oh wait, here we go. Everyone's outfits were the same. Right, so... Oh, they're all wearing green, red, white and green. There we go. So he wore a white hat and he had a red jacket and red trousers. Wait, no. The woman's jacket was green. The men wore the same colour jackets. So... Oh, his hat was green and his trousers were white. And then his trousers were green and his hat was white. I think. Right. Let's see if this makes sense.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Yes, man.
Just as I suspected.
Smashing for a Shady Trio, the clothes might be a bit too conspicuous. Simply beautiful work, sir. Thank you for indulging me. Not at all. I quite enjoyed myself. The poor guy's lost his job and the only joy he's got in life is like, oh, I hope Layton notices me and solves my puzzle. I'll speak of the devil. Fucking Grandpa Simpson here wants one. Herschel, my boy, I've been looking for you. Hello, sir. Didn't you receive my notice that I was on holiday? Oh, that? Yes, everything's in order there. It's something else has come up that I need your help with. In that case, please tell me how I can be of assistance of you, sir. Lena, but my boy, one bit to ask you, well, I wouldn't like anyone else to hear it. Thing is, I have a puzzle I simply can't work through on my own. My darling granddaughter brought it to me, and for life of me, I can't solve the blasted thing. I see how that can be quite vexing. Vexing's putting it politely. It's hard to feel like the king of your castle when you can't even solve your grandchild's puzzle. So that's a serious issue for me, Herschel. Certainly sounds that way, sir. Yes. So, I take it I can count on you to help me through this thing? But of course. We'll 1,000, let's go. Here are some matchsticks to spell 100 million. Move matchsticks into garbage to display a length that is wait. Right. The wording of this is confusing me. So to display a length that is 1/1000th of that size, what's 1/1000th of? That's 100k, isn't it? Oh. Oh. One, wait, so I can move one matchstick. Right, so if I move... Right, so 1/1000th is... So 1/10th would be 10 million. 1/100th would be 1 million. 1,000th would be 100k. So how would I turn this into a k? Oh. What's up, you fat slut? Hey, Kieran, how you doing? How was Dark Souls? Oh, actually, I was there for all Dark Souls 2, so I can't even ask you about how was Dark Souls 2. How are you feeling that you've nearly finished Dark Souls 2? Oh, fuck yeah. Wait, no, I've clicked. Wait, so 100... This isn't million. This is meters. Fucking meters. Fucking meters, not million. So then, 1,000th of that would be... Put that in the bin. 10 centimeters.
That should do the trick. Well, that's settled.
There we go. Yes, man. Relieved. You've nearly finished the nightmare. You're nearly through it, just a little bit more. Though, I don't know how well you'll do with the DLCs. Not saying that I've not got that far. I've given up with Dark Souls 2. Not because it was super difficult, just because I wasn't enjoying it, but... Oh, that's it. My granddaughter's got a flip when she hears how clever her granddad is. Glad to get to help you with your predicament, sir. Likewise. Excuse me, I need to do a burp. Because it's a bad game, I remember I had a pal who said Dark Souls 2 was the best. Like, that's the thing. People that like the game say it's the best one, and I'm just like, I can get maybe you like the game, but you can't. I don't know anyone that can look me in the eyes and say that's better than Dark Souls 1, or that's better than Bloodborne, or, you know. Likewise, by the way, Herschel, I do have one small favour to ask of you. Certainly. Let's keep the fact you helped me on this puzzle between you and me and the wall, shall we? Of course, after all, you have a reputation to maintain with your granddaughter. It'll be our secret. Oh ho! Perceptive as always. And what about you there? Young man, can you keep a secret? Of course, my lips are sealed, sir. Splendid. For that you have my thanks. One last thing, Herschel. There's a young lady in your office. She said she's waiting for you. I see. Oh, you must be talking about Flora. Seems my neighbour's off work today. I've not seen Flora in fucking ages.
Oh, hi there, Flora.
Oh, voice acting. Let's go.
You two have got some nerve leaving me alone while you go off on another adventure.
That's her voice? I don't know why. I just never expect her voice to be like that.
Now, Flora, you know that wasn't our intention at all. While we were out investigating one issue, an even more troublesome matter arose.
What kind of troublesome matter? We couldn't have seen it coming, Flora. Honest.
Now doing time travelling.
Really? Of course, we wouldn't have left you behind on purpose.
Luke is quite right. Do forgive us for our oversight.
Well, okay. Just this once. But you two had better not leave me alone again.
Oh, sorry, I dropped something there. Poor Flora has been shafted on multiple. The last adventure, she got kidnapped right at the start and was replaced by Big Don Paolo.
Of course not.
And only appeared again in the credits. So poor Flora's just wanting an adventure, but nah, she's not allowed one. Up with Flora. What's done is done, so I guess there's no point in me stewing over it. You two must be awfully tired from all that running around. She made a pot of tea, so I'll go fetch it. Did you just make a promise to Flora? I believe I may have. And unfortunately, it's one promise I fear I may have to break. Professor, that's terrible, not to mention very unlike you to go back on your word. Well, I didn't see you doing anything to dissuade the poor girl from coming with us. Besides, you know our current case is fraught with danger. I wouldn't want her to get hurt. And also, you have to explain to her. By the way, time travel is real. Yeah, we're going to the future where I'm an evil tyrant. Anyway, we need to finish our work so we can find the inspector. Best move quickly. I suppose you're right, Professor. Alright, what are we looking for here? Somewhere in my office is a leather-bound notebook with a yellow note sticking out of it. Think you can help me find it? Aye, Professor, I'm on the case. Right, a leather-bound notebook with a yellow note sticking out of it. A true gentleman should always have a spare hat ready at all times. What's the matter, Luke? Don't you like my artifacts? Oh ho, piqued your curiosity, has it? What is that? He's got a fucking... Is that like an ankh? Is that you say like not an ankh? Ankh's the fucking symbol. He's got a fucking obelisk in there. Now just a minute, Luke, there's no need to check over there. This book was written by a famous puzzle expert from abroad. Right, so we're looking for one by a yellow... No, that's... Nope, we don't need all this. We can't continue with our investigation till we find that notebook. Right, so the notebook's in here somewhere. Oh, we found it. Is that notebook you were talking about? Why, yes it is. Let's see, the information concerning the explosion at the Institute of the Polydimensional Research. Did you put this notebook together, Professor? I did, piece by piece. Sadly, most of its contents have been removed. Whoa, you weren't kidding. Most of the pages have been torn out. It's been a while since I opened it last. Let me see. At least the newspaper clippings are intact. What exactly are all these articles from, Professor? I'll explain more on the bus, but for now we need to get out of here before Flora returns. Poor Flora. Voila! I thought you might be hungry, so I made a little cucumber sand. Oh dear, where'd they go? Well, she's gonna be coming after us. Fucking raging. Go to Scotland Yard, right. Get the bus. Where's Scotland? Scotland Yard, there we go. About the notebook that you picked up at your office, Professor. Exactly what explosion are you researching? It all happened several years ago when you were very small. Two scientists working in a physics lab unwittingly caused that explosion during an experiment. The explosion was devastated. The explosion devastated the surrounding area. Can't I talk today? I don't know what's with me. My mouth's moving faster than my brain. That must have been all over the news. You'd think so, wouldn't you? However, though many perished in the blast, I don't understand why it's called Scotland Yard when it's in London. I was always confused at that as a kid as well. Few records of the accident remain. What happened? That's something I'm still trying to figure out myself. But answer me this, Luke. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear of an explosion? The explosion of Dr. Stahngun's time machine, of course. That was my first thought as well. Those horrible English / take everything from us. Yeah, fuck the English. Oh yeah, speaking of, I remember I seen you put up a tweet about how good Andor was. Really? Is Andor that fucking good? It's got big fucking Forrest Whitaker with that performance in it. I'll always remember that E3 or whatever it was, or so whatever, you know, whatever sort of performance like show it was, and it was showing off Jedi Fallen Order, which ended up being a very good game. And it was this trailer, we weren't really interested, and then suddenly Forrest Whitaker pops in, and I don't think you stopped laughing for a good half hour. Just, oh, I'm not even joking. Really? I'll probably give it a watch eventually. Like, watch Mandalorian. Mandalorian's fucking class. But I'll watch Andor eventually. I've not really got much interest in a lot of Star Wars. Like, Rise of Skywalker just killed that for me, so anything that's not Mandalorian, I'm not like super into. Visions was alright, I watched Visions, I like that, but that was an anthology made by all these different anime studios, and Studio Trigger got a chance to do a Star Wars thing, and it looked fucking class, you know? That was my first thought as well, but I have a strong suspicion that these two incidents are connected. Why is that? Well, it's nothing more than a hunch, so I can't really say more right now. The reason I watched it is because a guy in work who has the same Star Wars opinions as me loved it. I have seen people who, even I love The Mandalorian. Megan doesn't really like Star Wars, but yeah, I've been seeing people who are not super into Star Wars, like super big into it, or they've maybe like us who have just been like, nah, shite, you know. But they've really liked Andor, so maybe. But that's the thing, I did not like Rogue One. I liked one scene in Rogue One, and that was the very end scene. You know, Fake Luke really, aye, but he doesn't appear till like the very end. Like, he's not a big part of it. Oh, Professor, this is our stop. Like, most of Mandalorian is almost like a Monster of the Week show. Well, not Monster of the Week, like a Case of the Week show, you know? Like, where he sort of rolls into a new town and there's a problem there. Here we are at Scotland Yard. There's no time to waste. We need to find the inspector. Any hint coins anywhere? Which stations always make me a little bit nervous. Yes, Luke says ACAB. Colby, welcome to Scotland Yard headquarters of the London Police. How may I be of service to you? We're here to see Inspector Chelmey. Will you please let him know that we'd like to speak with him? Unfortunately, Inspector's terribly busy right now. What's more, I have strict orders to issue this puzzle to all visitors. A dangerous place. In recent years, the city has been suffering from an increase in accidents and crime. According to a survey, there's one place in the city where there's a higher average of injured people and deaths through the year. What? It's a hospital, isn't it? That's where all the accidents and... yeah, that's where injured people and people die. It's a hospital, that's kind of what it does, you know?
Let's see if I've got this right.
Yes, man. Easy peasy.
Well, that's settled.
Nah, the cemetery. You know, people are dying to get in there. Why? That's right. There might be a lot of dangerous places, but a hospital is where 106 people gather throughout the year. That's correct. All right. Tremendous work as usual, Professor Layton. Oh, do you two know each other? Of course. That is, I know the Professor. How could any self-respecting puzzle not know the name of Professor Layton? I'm a huge fan. Fucking size of his chin, Jesus Christ. I assume the puzzle I just solved was one of your own design. Fucking Jay Leno here's a big fan of Layton. You got me there, hehe. I just couldn't pass up a chance to have the Professor Layton solve my puzzle. I'll call ahead to let Inspector know you're coming. His office is just upstairs on the 2nd floor. Thank you very much. Right, upstairs on the 2nd floor. Oh, it's my boy. Wee Barton. Only a nice cup of tea to soothe jangled nerves. Good day, Barton. Or good day to you, sir. Barton, we wish to have a few words with the Inspector, but I don't see him here. I don't see him here either. I was led to believe he was here in his office. Yes, he was, then he got up and left. It was all very sudden. I too am puzzled by his disappearance. Oh, here he is. Barton, I sincerely hope you're not spreading misinformation about me. Barton, aft Twitter, you prick. I just told you that I need to pop downstairs to see the Commissioner. Ah yes, you did say that, sir. Use your ears, Constable. You'll never move up in the force if you don't learn to listen. Greetings, Inspector. Ah, apologies for not saying hello, Layton. What a surprise to see you. Welcome to my humble office. Forgive a sudden intrusion, Inspector. I heard you're leading an investigation on the Prime Minister's disappearance. I am. And as it's you I'm speaking with, I'll be quite candid. The case has me completely baffled. Dozens of eyewitnesses, myself included, and not one blasted lead to work with. Since you were there, I might as well hear your take on things. I was questioned the day of the incident, but maybe our chat will uncover some new theories. What's Big Chelmey want? Let's go. We've already established that you were there when the explosion occurred. Yes, I certainly was. Then you must believe, as I do, that there's no way anyone could have survived that blast. Not that quack Stahngun, not his staff, and though I hate to say it, not the Prime Minister. What confounds me is not a single trace of the lot remains. What do you mean by that? What I mean is we've canvassed the whole place, we haven't found a single thing related to the victims. No bodies, no clothing, no shoes, not even as much as a pocket watch or a ring. All we recovered from the scene was 10 tons of scrap metal that used to be the machine. No people though. There were 8 of them, sir. What? Did you say something now, Constable? There were 8 of them, sir. 8 people vanished. Ah yes, according to eyewitness report, 8 people vanished from the scene. The group consisted of Stahngun, a handful of his assistants, and the Prime Minister. Now how in the world did 8 people just vanish? It's like a blasted magic trick. Don't worry, Inspector, from what I've heard the Prime Minister's still alive. Young Luke. Be a good lad and keep quiet, alright? Ah yeah. Yes, Luke, shut the fuck up. The adults are having a serious conversation here. If you're bored, why don't you go in Barton and play in the hall? Inspector, I assure you Luke isn't making this up. There's a very real possibility that Bill Hawks is alive. What? Don't leave me scratching my head like a fool. Explain, Layton. Before I do, I must ask a favour of you first. And what would that be? Do you recall the explosion that occurred at the Polydimensional Research Institute 10 years ago? What did you just say? I'll take that as a yes. It's imperative that I see any and all case files on that incident. You might just be onto something, Professor Layton, you know that? Or what would you know? Nothing at the moment, but I have a suspicion that your current case and old one are linked in some way. I'd like to help. Really I would, but those files are sealed and require top level clearance. Even a high-ranking officer like myself would have trouble getting my hands on those. I see. I'd hope a man of your status might have the influence necessary to acquire those documents. Unfortunately, it seems I may have hoped too much. I'm sorry I've asked the impossible of you. Wait a moment, Layton. I might be able to get those, access that case file. Excellent. I'd be extremely grateful for that. Just one thing though, these documents, they don't come for free. I will hear everything you know or suspect about the Prime Minister's whereabouts. Of course, once I've seen the documents, I'm sure my theory is sound. Every detail will be yours. Barton, head into the archive room and find those old files. Tell them they're on my orders. Right away, sir. Those files can't leave the archive, but you can read them there. Head downstairs past the lobby and into the basement. Much appreciated, Inspector. Let's just click around for any hint coins. Yes, I'm bumping your coins. Let's go. I wonder if those they have any scones to go with that tea. You know, it's a little bit tidier than I expected in here. There we go. 2 coins is enough. Let's go. So we've head to the basement. Hello. Welcome to the archives. I've gathered all the files pertaining to the explosion. Thank you, Barton. Your hard work has saved us considerable time. Yeah, those documents are all mildewy and covered in dust. These files are off limits to most people. You're the first to touch them in a long time. I see. Hand someone's over and help look through them. I'll help look through them. Where should I start? I appreciate the offer, but I should handle these myself. They are top secret after all. Of course, I understand. Explore the area. Oh, Barton's got something for me to... You know, it seems like Inspector's always yelling at you. Don't you ever get tired of it? It's not so bad. Sure, he scolds me, but only when he has good reason to, which is often, unfortunately. Oh, I make a lot of mistakes, so I get yelled at a lot. He's always telling me I lack insight on cases and don't, pay attention. Which is completely understandable. I get distracted and then I make mistakes. Oh, chill out, Barton. Everyone makes mistakes. Heck, I make them all the time. Yeah, but he's a child. You're a fucking polis. I give up pretty bad sometimes. Well, I just saw a day I found myself in the most ridiculous predicament. Here we go, park the car. Here we go, you need to get your car into the parking spot marked by the flag in the middle of the grid below. As you can see, you can only enter a spot from one side. When you encounter an X, you must turn left or right. When you encounter an O, you must continue going straight. Also, your car's a bit of a clunker and can't go in reverse. Draw a line from your car, right, so... It's I need to turn left or right. I need to get to the... I'm looking for, so... Right, I think... Easy. Wait, what? So circle is... Going straight. Wait, can't go there? Oh, I can only enter from the front. I see. I didn't read the question right. Forgot my paintbrushes in the kitchen. I'm coming to get them. Ah, okay. I see. Right, so... I need to come at the X from... Let's get the name up. So I need to erase, because that's wrong. I need to come at this X. So I need to turn left or right. So either I approach it from... this way. Or approach it from... this way. So... I go... So I turn straight... Turn straight. Turn straight. Nah, that one's not right. What if I go left? But I need to turn and go, yeah. So, I need to get here, right. So how do I get up here? Hey Gus, how you doing, pal? How's your day going? Right, so if I turn here, turn there straight, turn straight, turn straight all the way there, turn, and then I'm turning back there. Ah! Wait. Straight, turn straight. Quite our class was kind of intense. Basically did 3-hour 1-to-1. Oh, fuck. But did you enjoy it, pal? So, learned a shine, which was nice. Ah, that's good. That's awesome. Oh, I'll be there on Saturday if you're coming, but I've just been working, because it just happens that my work's lined up on Thursdays, you know? I know, I'm just trying to think, so, thing is, this puzzle's not worth a lot. It's not worth a lot, so, actually, I've fucked it already. So, if I turn there, and I go straight, and I turn straight, and I go left or right. But if I get there, I think I'm stuck because I can't turn. Right. Let's have a gander. Let's have a wee gander. Hmm. Right, so... turn, straight, turn, straight, turn, go around the parking spot. I need to go in here. So I need to either come in from this bit or this bit. Turn, and I'm going straight up there. Right, so... Oh, my brain's broke. Fucking Barton, how did you do this? Right, so... oh, it's straight. If I turn that way... turn left, and I turn again, so then down... here, turn, turn... I've got it! So that way, and then turn up, turn straight all the way, and then turn all the way down, turn, and there we go.
Here's my answer.
Yes, man. There we go.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Nice driving. You have to circle all the way around the parking lot to get into the space. Kind of annoying, isn't it? You can't just pull straight in, huh? Wonderful work, Luke. I bet you never give the Professor any cause to yell at you. Well, he's not really a yelling type, but it's true that I never let a puzzle go unsolved. I've got a reputation to protect. Oh dear, I've never considered the possibility that my goof-ups would harm the Inspector's reputation. Don't worry, Barton. What's most important is to try your best. If I could only convince the Inspector to see things that way. Look, come here, I think we've found what we were looking for. What is it, Professor? That file yielded some very valuable information, Luke. What exactly did you find out, Professor? Let's just say I'm very confident that the Prime Minister's still alive. However, the only way to save him is to travel through the other London where he's being held. Think he might be trapped in the future? Perhaps. Let's bring this discussion to the Inspector. Wait, now we've got to go tell a fucking police. Oh, by the way, time travel's real. Big Chelmey, let's have a gander. Well, Layton, did your investigation bear any fruit? It did indeed. To start, allow me a few questions. Inspector, were you involved in the investigation into the explosion at the Institute 10 years ago? Yes, I was there, ages ago. I remember just being promoted to Assistant Inspector. I see. And do you remember the names of the scientists thought to have caused the explosion? Let me think. It's come back to me. It was, one name was Allen, Dimitri Allen. Weren't there two scientists implicated? Do you remember the second scientist's name? It was a long time ago, you know. I see you're having some difficulty remembering. Well then, about the victims, do you remember much about them? The explosion caused substantial damage to the area and destroyed the neighbouring apartment complex. One of the lab assistants perished in the explosion, and so did several tenants in the building next door. Strangely enough, I think that both the scientists involved in the experiment survived. That's very informative, Inspector. Good, because I've got a few questions of my own now. How do you think this old case relates to my current one? It's just a theory, but I think the Prime Minister has been held somewhere beyond the influence of Scotland Yard. Do you mean to say he's been held captive in another country? You may find what I'm about to tell you hard to believe, but I think Bill Hawkes is being held captive in the future. If this is your idea of a joke, I'm not laughing. I can understand your scepticism. Thank you for your help today, Inspector. Should I learn anything else about the Prime Minister's whereabouts, you'll be the first to know. Come, look, let's be off. Now wait right there. We had a deal. Surely you've got more for me than a far-fetched theory. Inspector, I've told you as much as I know at the moment. Now please excuse us. Back to the future. Let's go. Now we've got what we came for, let's head back to the clock shop. Cog's waiting for us. Okay, Professor. Oh, we just take the bus back, don't we? To Midland Road. Oh. Well, hello again, Bright Eyes. I trust you found yourself some nice, shiny hink coins. Yes, and your expert direction played no small role. Lovely. I'm glad I could be of help. But where's my thank you? Out with it already? Of course, please excuse me for not issuing proper thanks. We appreciate your assistance. Yes, thank you. We never would have found them without the help of a wise old lady such as yourself. Now just a moment there, Half-Pint. Who are you calling old? They don't call me Florence. Flawless Florence for nothing, you know. I'm as fit and as nimble as any teenager. I apologise, Miss Florence. I didn't mean to call you old. I know how sensitive some seniors are about their age. Senior? Old? You just don't get it, do you? Listen, I'm going to have to teach you a lesson the old-fashioned way, with a puzzle. A heartfelt heart. Here we go. Back in my younger days, I was considered quite the catch. Here's a picture of me back then, along with 3 of my handsome suitors. A few moments after this photo was taken, one of these gents confessed his love by presenting me with a heart. Can you guess which one? Which one? So presented her with a heart. So we've either got a wee guy with a fucking, what's it called, violin there. Tried to draw a violin, it didn't quite work. Guy with flowers, I don't think it's him. Or a book. I'm gonna guess. Oh, fuck it, it's just a guess. I'm gonna say A. He seems the least likely one.
How about this?
Yes, man.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Lovely answer. It was him, alright. He made the heart out of the magazine. He was holding quite a creative gesture, eh? There's no inspiration like true love. Well. You two are smart cookies when it comes to puzzle solving, I'll give you that. The compliment means all the more coming from a lady such as yourself, Florence. I do hope we run into each other again sometime. Teehee, now you're making me blush. You can sweet talk me all you like, but you should know I'm a married woman. Seems our friend here is taking a shine to you, Professor. Right, back to the clock shop, let's go. Oh, what's this guy wanting? Big Vito. It's you again. Where are you heading to now, small fry? I can't say, it's a secret. Well, I was going to offer you a puzzle, but you're in a hurry, so forget about it. What's that? You've got a puzzle that needs solving? Oh ho, I've got your attention now, don't I? The checkerboard, here we go. There are 3 different sheets of transparent plastic with different patterns painted on them. If you lay them correctly, a checkerboard pattern appears. In order, which order you layer them is important. You can't flip or rotate sheets. Which one goes at the very bottom? Right. So at the very bottom, let's work this out. So this one needs to be over A, but because of that one, A needs to be over B, so B's at the bottom.
This one's as good as solved.
Yes, man, there we go.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Nicely done. B goes at the very bottom, and then the other sheets are layered in the picture above. Yes, man. That was easy. Splendoriferous job. Here we go, back to the future. I suppose we have to head back to the future London now, huh? What's the matter, Luke? Are you scared of travelling through time again? Yes, I mean, no, as long as I don't have to do it alone. Of course not, I'll be right here with you. Person on the agenda is headed to Chinatown to meet the future Professor Layton, right? That's right. If my guess is correct, we'll find the Prime Minister there as well. Do you think we'll run into trouble along the way? Considering the warm welcome we received from the family at the casino, I'd say anything's possible. Look, there's no telling what kind of dangers await us in the future. Maybe it's best for you to remain here in our time. What kind of apprentice would I be if I left you to face danger all alone? Of course I'm going to. Save my progress. Yes. Oh, here we go. Chapter 6, Travelling Companions. Will we? What time are we on? Let me just check. I'm just seeing how long this one is. Unwound future chapters. I'm just seeing if, because I could maybe try and get this one in. Fuck it, Travelling Companions, let's go. Let's see how far I can get. Return to the clock shop. Hehehe. Alright. What mischief did you two get yourselves into? Excuse me, I have no idea what you're talking about. No point playing innocent boy. Old Statchin Scarfin knows more than you think. Hehe. They might be slightly obscured, but I do have eyes, you know. These eyes can see that the law is right in your tail. I don't follow. Say no more, boy. Just know that I'm always on your side. If you call me, I'll come running. Oh, thanks, I guess. Well, I guess we'd be off now. Look, I have a feeling that things are about to get interesting. Oh. Look, do you remember the secret knock Big Luke used when we tried to enter the clock shop? Of course, allow me, Professor. Come on in. It's literally just two knocks, but slightly apart. Or two sets of knocks. Welcome back, Professor. Sorry to keep you waiting. Where's Cog, by the way? Oh, same place as usual, in the back tinkering with that clock. Tee-hee-hee. Let's head up there. Talk to Big... Where's Cog? There he is. Welcome back, you two. I take it you found the information you were after? We did. Hopefully Luke's not tired of waiting for us back in the future. Yes, mustn't keep young sir waiting. Young sir? Oh, Dad's called Luke sir? Sorry, it's an old habit from being in the service industry. My mind's just not as sharp as it used to be, you know. I make mistakes that often, Oh, someone's at the door. Can't just force your way into private property. It's illegal, not to mention ungentlemanly. Madam, but I'm no gentleman. I'm an officer of the law, and I'm here on an important investigation. What's Inspector Chelmey doing here? You tailed us, didn't you, Inspector? By the way, Spring is right. Forcing your way in here was quite rude. Say what you will, Layton. The fact remains that our Prime Minister's missing, and if I have to crash a few parties to find him, that's how it has to be. I'll keep crashing them until you lay your cards on the table, Layton. All of them. I can't believe you, Professor. And you too, Luke. Oh, Flora's raging. Flora? You two ran off and left me on my own again, and after I made you those nice cucumber sandwiches. Flora, please try to understand. We'd stimp up at you in a dangerous situation. I don't buy it. The reason you won't take me is because you think I'll get in the way. No, that's not it at all. Flora, you have to understand. You could be put in harm's way. It's for your safety, and that I don't know what anyone else in this town. What am I supposed to do when you two run off? Stare at a wall? Oh, now it's really fun. And by really fun, I mean not fun at all. When you put it that way, I can see where you're coming from. Now look, listen here. You know, Layton, I think the girl has a point. You leaving her behind of concern, but that doesn't mean much if it upsets her, so... Inspector, you too? Sorry to butt in, but we've got to get a show on the road. We can't keep Luke waiting any longer. Have to start her up now. But there are several people here that have nothing to do with the matter at hand. As far as I'm concerned, the more people we've got, the merrier. That's ridiculous. I beg of you to reconsider. Sorry, Professor, we've got to go. Hold on, everyone. Hold on? What for? Oh. Okay, end of the line. Everyone out. Hehe. What in the world just happened? Oh, my stomach's doing backflips again. What was all that? Step outside and see for yourself, Inspector. This should serve as a sufficient explanation. I don't know what you're getting at, but fine. Barton, let's step outside. Just a moment, sir. I'm feeling a touch queasy. Actually, make it quite queasy. Please have to get our constable. We're going out. Please don't jostle me. I'm feeling a bit green. Are you okay, Flora? It was a rather shaky trip. I'll say, time travel really takes it out of you. I'm a bit dizzy. Oh no, someone catch her. Right, time to go get the inspector. Where is he? Are we having a mental breakdown outside? Layton! What's all this? What happened to London? We're still in London, Professor. Inspector, we've just been transported 10 years into the future. But that's impossible, isn't it? Or is it possible, Layton? One thing's for certain, we're no longer in the London we knew. Well, there'll be time to debate this once my work is done. I seem to recall you saying about the Prime Minister being trapped in the future, yes? Yes. But I'm by no means certain. It remains a definite possibility. Well then, what are we standing around for? The hunt is on, Barton. We'll have to find the Prime Minister. You know, Inspector, we may have better luck tracking him down if we work together in this case. That's enough from you, Layton. The fact remains that you're a civilian. I'll handle this on my own. Scotland Yard's finest is on the case now. Your help is no longer necessary, Layton. Make sure Barton's okay. Are you feeling any better, Barton? Yes. No, yes, where am I? You're in the future. This is London 10 years in the future, Barton. Oh my. No need to fret, Barton. Everything's fine. Don't worry about me, lad. The inspector's here. You and your friends are safe. We'll be fine. Exactly. Where's Earl, look, Professor? Now you mention it, we never decided on a meeting place. Perhaps it's time to pay Shipley a visit. Of course, you can get in touch with Big Luke. Should we head over to the arcade restaurant then? Yes, I'm gonna help. There's an arcade in there. Hey, don't walk away from me. We've got unfinished business here. It's important unfinished business. You wantin'? Okay, well look who's back. Mr. Scarfin? The one and only. Who's your third friend there? Oh, you mean Buddy? Rawr, nice to meet you, Okay, nice to meet you too, Bird. Say, seeing as you're such a dependable bunch, I've got a favour to ask. Lately I can't get enough of mushrooms, especially this little red, delectable variety. That's where you come in. I'd like you to seek out some of those fine fungi and bring it round to me. A little, delectable red mushroom. I haven't a clue where I can pick those up. Bark, Buddy knows. Buddy will go grab it. Okay, that's the kind of can-do attitude I really like, Bird. Are you really up to the task? Buddy's no regular bird. It should be a snap for him. Buddy can take requests from people you meet during your adventure. Help Buddy complete the task requested in the parrot minigame available in the trunk. The more requests you succeed in, the more clever Buddy becomes, and there are enough requests he'll start finding hidden hint coins. See if you can help Buddy fill every delivery request you come across. Let's get a show on the road. Open the parrot minigame and complete my request. Come on, how hard can it be to get one measly mushroom? Now hurry up with that fungus. Can't get enough of those little red mushrooms. You have to bring me one. Fuck, he's jonesing over the... Fine, I need to do this. So, parrot. Right, I'm skipping all the tutorials. Who needs tutorials? No me, that's who. Deliver package. Oh, he bounces. I see. I see. Right. Clear. He just bounced down if I did that. So, one there, you go boop. One there, boop. There we go. Should be enough. Let's have a gander. 1, 2. Damn it. Oh! Get rid of that one and put one down. That should be okay for him. Oh! Click that one, and there we go. Sorry, wee buddy fell to his death there. Damn it. Let's try that one. Right, but he just overshoots his jump there, so... What if I get rid of this one and then... He might just overshoot his jump there, let's have a look. I can put a little one there maybe to give him a wee... Let's try that. There we go. Yes, man, we did it. I knew you were just a fill for the job. This is a perfect specimen. Arc specimen. Go on like that and you'll become a fine delivery parrot. Hehe, people will love you. Love me? Delivery, delivery. You've earned this person's gratitude with your expert delivering skills. We'll come back to that at a later time. Meet Shipley at the restaurant. Right, let's go. We must make contact with Shipley before we do anything else. He'd be at the restaurant. Oh, not there. Okay. Right, where's the arcade again? So it's... We know that's where we came. Nope, wrong way. And then... I just remembered something. What's that, Professor? We've neglected to explain the situation to Flora. You're right, it completely slipped my mind. No worries, I'm just happy to be along for the ride and not, you know, left behind as usual. Be that as it may, I think an explanation is in order. Let's have a quick stop by the hotel for a chat. Okay, Professor. Right, where's the hotel? It's here. Oh. Well, that sure is nice today, don't you think? Sure is. It's not bad, I guess. On days like this, I always bake cookies. Thing is, I haven't been able to enjoy them because of this problem I'm having. Would you mind helping me with my conundrum? I'll give you some cookies for your trouble. Free cookies? Well, who am I to refuse someone in need? Here we go. Cookie conundrum. There are 15 cookies to share amongst a large group. First person eats one cookie, then passes on 2 equal portions to the leftover cookies to 2 other people. They both eat a cookie, then pass on 2 equal portions to the remaining cookies to other people, and so on until all cookies are gone. It takes 1 minute to eat a cookie, ignoring the time it takes to... it's a short minute. Right, so let's work this out. So, he eats 1 cookie, so then he passes on 14 cookies. So it's 2 sets of 7 he passes on. Actually, they both eat a cookie each, and then pass on... So eat a cookie each, and then 2 equal portions, so then pass on 4 threes. Right, and then they all take 1, so then I've got 2. So then they give 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. So if it takes everyone, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. I'll say 4 minutes. Because there's 4 sets of numbers, I think. Wait, rewrite my answer? That's a night. No, it said 4. There we go, 0, 4.
How about this?
Yes, man.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Because we got in 4 minutes, diagram shows how you can visualise the puzzle and help you solve it. This seems like a kind of thing that might be useful in real life, but it's often not a situation that arises very often, is it? Cookies always taste so much better when you share them with somebody, don't you think? Oh, crunch, crunch, completely. Gee, glad you think so too. Into the hotel. I'm sorry, but only registered guests are permitted to enter that area. My name's Flora. I'm a guest of the Professors and Luke's. Well, sort of. Actually, what happened is I followed them because they ran off without me. They're always doing that, and then, to be honest, it really hurts my feelings. And, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take up your time chattering so much. Flora, what on earth are you doing? Going on about? Don't mind her, Becky. Flora can be a bit awkward around new people. Oh, I never pry into guest personal affairs. That's against hotel policy. I'll be off now. Have yourself a pleasant day. I hope Becky doesn't look down on us for running out on Flora. I see. We'll just head upstairs to the hotel and sit and have a wee gab. What a charming room. I'm glad you like it, Flora. We'll be sure to get you one of your own very own later. No need for that. I'm happy to stay in this one with you two. We'll just put up a screen. Look, you're the smallest, so you can sleep in that chair there. I'll take one of the beds, then Professor can take our bed. That's ridiculous. I'm way too big to fold myself onto a chair. We can discuss the issue more later. For now, let's try and bring you up to speed, Flora. Alright, so what's the skinny? Right now, we're in a town that looks very much like London, but is fundamentally different. Make no mistake, this city is far more dangerous a place than our London. How so? What he's trying to say is that he's travelled through time. This is London 10 years in the future. What? We're currently working with a young man who identifies himself as Luke. According to him, 10 years, this is 10 years between his time and ours. I became a rather unsavoury individual. In the future, I rule over a city with an iron fist. This young man's working with us to stop my evil future self. Wow, that is an awfully complicated story. Did you follow all of it? Yes, I think so. Can you imagine if Professor was a crime boss? This is something I've just got to see. Oh, I just thought of something. What's up? If both you and the Professor have counterparts here, I should too, right? Sure, don't see why not. But you haven't seen any future Flora here? Nope, not yet anyway. But didn't it strike you strange as you hadn't seen me? We had a lot going on since we came here, but we haven't really had much time. I guess I just thought the two of you would be more concerned about my well-being in the future. There, dear, don't get upset now. What do you say we brighten up our spirits with a trip to one of the best restaurants in the city? Oh, that sounds wonderful, let's go. Phew, nice save, Professor. Let's head to the restaurant. Oh! Dean Delmona? Oh, fancy seeing you here, Herschel. Have you been well? Yes, thank you, you're looking quite well yourself. Spry even? Oh heavens, so man's growing older by the day. Well, look at my head of white hair will tell you that. Ah yes, I thought something was different about you. People say silver hair makes a man looks distinguished, but I was partial to my brown hair. You know, Herschel, London's full of people quick to sully your name, and I don't believe a single one of them. That's quite a shock, Professor. We saw the Dean only hours ago. He's aged a full 10 years. Yes, time certainly has appeared to have left its mark on the Dean. Is something the matter? Not at all, I just need a moment to think. Let's be on our way. Right, and to the arcade. Oh fuck, the family members got us to do some... Oh man. Why long face? Boss chose to keep me an earful for loafing. He said a monkey could do a better job than me. Some leader, right? He really knows how to boost morale, doesn't he? Wait a sec, why am I spilling family secrets to you? I'm not quite sure. Oh, think you're pretty smart getting me to open up like that? Let's see how smart you look after my puzzles. Dumps you, short pants. Oh, how fucking dare you. You take that back, you prick. There we go. 3 people played memory with with 20 total cards of 10 pairs. Someone matched 10 pairs in a row from the start. Someone says they patched 9. And someone says they matched 8. So... Oh. There's not... It's meant 9's the liar, because there's not 9 pairs of cards. There's... If it's an even number of 10 cards, there's 8, and you can either have 8 or 10, so it's B.
This one's as
Also, I'm taking a drink, boys.
I knew it!
Yes, man, there we go. Very clever. B's line. If you got the first 9 pairs in a row, you'd automatically get a last pair. Yes, man, B's talking shite. Wow, that dopey expression news really threw me off, kid, but you're smarter than you look. Yes, man. Let's head back to the restaurant, which is in here, I think. That was the family going outside. Puzzles are the only way to pass time during the snooze-worthy shift. Let's see if I can wrap your brain around this head scratcher I cooked up. 5 stamps, right. 5 numerical stamps shown are designed to fill the 4 blank squares and complete the equation. Only 1 digit can be used in each square. I have to make a valid equation using the fewest number of stamps to fill all blank squares. Right, so... Or plus... Right, so... So we have 6, 7, 5, 4, 3. Right, so... I'll end up that one of them is not like... That's a 5's a 2. So if we do 2 and 3, that's a 9. It's not a 6, it's a... No, that's a... No, it's not. I don't know what that is. Right, Right, that's definitely a 3. That's a mirrored 4, I think. Wait a second, pick a stamp. Oh! Only 1 digit. Oh, it doesn't say I can. So if I use 3 times, I can do that and it's 9. There we go.
This one's as good as solved.
She's never said that I could only use them once.
It.
Correct? Yes, man. I'm a genius. Oh, you solved it. Great. How am I supposed to get through another boring data job? Boring? You don't you work for a crime syndicate? If your job is boring, you're doing it wrong. Gee, I must be hearing things because I could have sworn you told me how to do my job. Eek. No, I didn't. Didn't mean anything by it. Just ignore me. Right, into the restaurant. Let's have a wee gander. Greetings, Shipley. Excellent time, Professor. I just received a message for you from Luke. He'd like you to meet at the observatory in the park north of here. See that you're not followed. The park is the one on the road that joins Flatstone Street with Midland Road, correct? That's the one. Luke will be there waiting for you. Why do we need to make sure we're not being followed? It sounds like someone's out there maybe monitoring our movements. Flora, are you paying attention to what's being said? This is very important. Of course I'm listening. Moving around in a group of 3 will make us more conspicuous. I know you don't want to be left alone, but I think it'd be best if you waited for us at the hotel. Oh, she's fucking raging. As soon as we're done talking with our Luke, we'll come get you. No, I'm coming with you. Now, Flora. Oh, come on, Professor. Let her come along. We'll do our best to be stealthy on our way to the park. I don't know about this. I'll be fine. Besides, it might be more dangerous to leave Flora all by herself. I suppose you might have a point. Where heading could lead us into some very dangerous situations. Are you sure you will come along with us? Of course I do. I'm not scared. Well, that's settled it. Let's get moving. Sorry, Luke, but I've got no other choice but to put our dinner plans on hold again. I understand, Professor. No one wants to eat more than I do, but we shouldn't keep Luke waiting. Well, what are we waiting for? Off we go! Right, the observatory, which was... You said the north of here, didn't you? Oh, it's big Chelmey and... What's Chelmey doing? You're there with a shady expression. Look me in the eyes when I talk to you. I'm reading here. Why don't you buzz off? Listen, hooligan. I'm acting under the authority of Scotland Yard. I demand that you comply with my investigation. Scotland Yard, big deal. It's been years since the police had any power in this town. No power, you say? You'll do well to take a close look at the fellow before you. The very sight of his fists sent thugs running for the hills. Well there, buddy, settle down. Someone help me. This weirdo's getting too close for comfort. Inspector, calm yourself. Look. Not now, lad. I'm putting the screws to this dubious fellow here. Inspector, please, I can vouch for this man. He's an ordinary citizen. Oh, so he's a friend of yours, Layton? Should have said so earlier. You're off the hook, newspaper boy, but listen, because I'll only say this once. Thanks, I'm listening. The soul of Scotland Yard and what it stands for is immortal, even in this corrupt pit of depravity like this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an investigation to attend to. Excuse me, I need to cough. Well, thanks for saving me from that loon, but what was that gibberish about Scotland Yard? Oh, an inspector doesn't mean any harm. He tends to get a little bit worked up. Right, here we go. To the observatory. So up this way. Oh, and then we just head that way. And at the observatory. Yes, man, here we go. Can't seem to open the door to the observatory. Is that so? Appears the puzzle's locking this door. Guess you're right. Worry not, I'll solve this puzzle and have us through it before you know it. Here we go. Gravity maze. Oh, it's not one of these. Right, no. Move the red blocks and blocks to respective spaces. Blocks fall downwards when there's nothing done. Give it a try. Oh, I need to spin. Oh, pardon me. Oh, I'm disgusting, so I'm. Oh. Right, I see what I'm doing. By the way, it's okay, I've not moved. Easy peasy, and then other way. I'm away from my stream. Best luck. Oh, thank you so much, Gus, and I'll see you around. Take care of yourself. There we go. Oh, I've clicked off of the completely legitimate DS. Superb. How many moves did it take you? A true master can solve the puzzle in 5 moves. We'll just say I done it in 5. Gravity maze. There we go. That did it. Look, the lock is disabled, and the door is open. There's Big Luke, so it is. Thank you for meeting me here. I know it's a bit out of the way. I want to make sure you weren't followed. This place has afforded me the best view to do that. Have you made any progress in your investigation? We've encountered some unexpected turns, but on the whole, it's going well. I can't believe I'm meeting Luke from the future. Eh? Oh, Flora, it's you. Didn't recognise you there for a moment. You have to excuse me, this is all a bit unexpected. It's nice to know that some things never change. See, you're still easily flustered. Hee hee. You want to talk, as I recall you were pretty easily flustered yourself. But it's good to see you. You look well. Yes, Flora will be one of those unexpected turns in the question. Inspector Chelmey and Barton are here as well. Well, not too surprised by the inspector's arrival. That man lives for police work. Are you saying you expect him to tail us back here? Expected? No, but acknowledged that it is a possibility. Enough chatter for now. We need to discuss how we're going to get to Chinatown. We haven't a chance of getting through unless we get those guards leave the gate. And you found a way to lure them away, haven't you? See, yes, the guards don't hang around the area all the time. They only man positions when Layton tells them to. In other words, my future self has some reason to post watchmen in the area. I confess that could be my fault. I've been doing a lot of reconnaissance in the area and may have been spotted. Anyway, the crucial point to take away is that guards will leave their posts if their boss says to. I understand, but how do we get my future self to issue that order? Luckily, Layton almost never interacts directly with his lowly level grunts. Instead, he has his lieutenant Bostrel give out the orders. I'm sure you remember him. He was that giant thug giving out orders at the casino. Ah yes, I know who you're talking about. If a thug's by the gate here, Bostrel tell him to get lost. I'm sure they'll abandon their posts. All we need to do is record Bostrel's voice and play it back for the guards. Well done, little Luke. But you figured out how to reproduce Bostrel's voice? I seem to remember you picking up a new friend near the river who boasts impressive vocal talents. Of course, Buddy. We can use him to mimic Bostrel's voice. That's the idea, but how do we get Buddy to learn to say get lost in Bostrel's voice? That could prove quite difficult. Nah, get lost is something of a catchphrase for Bostrel. He's always yelling it. I spent quite a few afternoons spying on the man. He used it at least a dozen times a day. That's not a very nice thing to say. Well, he's not a very nice fellow, as you may have noticed. The catchphrase is our ticket into Chinatown. We should start looking for him immediately. Alright, but Bostrel's more likely to be somewhere in the vicinity of the casino. Head back to that area is a dangerous move. We should start our search for him there. There we go. So we'll be saving there, and I'm afraid we'll be leaving our investigation there. So next time, Chapter 7, Chinatown. Oh, I'm loving this game. Really interesting, really cool sort of premise. And the plot thickens, the plot's getting more interesting. Next time, we're going to try and sneak up on Bostro. We're trying to get him to say the code word or whatever, get lost, and then get our way into the mysterious Chinatown, which is like the head of where Layton's running out. So what we'll do is we'll solve those puzzles in our time. But what we'll do is we'll go save on our backup save. And boysies, we will be leaving it there. So boysies, let me just transfer over to this screen. Let me just get... There we go, boysies. And let me just pause this and I'll get some music in the background. Pause my completely legitimate DS. There we go. So hi boysies, thank you so much for joining us. I've had a fucking great time playing Professor Layton. We'll be back with it. I'm not quite sure when, but you can catch up on my Twitter and my Discord to know when I'm streaming, what I'm streaming. Tomorrow we're going to be back around maybe 3 o'clock and we're going to be playing some Pokemon Omega Ruby permadeath run. Really excited for that. It's going to be fun. But in the meantime, boysies, I'm going to leave you there because your old dad's knackered and he's away to work. The joys of being an adult. Anyway, boysies, as usual, I've been Mikey. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Hopefully I'll see you in my next stream. But until then, boysies, have a good day. Have a great rest of your week, including your weekend. But most importantly, boysies, have good mental health. Look after yourself, boysies, and I'll catch you around. See yous!